Hear that? That's the sweet sound of Minute Maid slushies at McDonald's, turning up your summer with every sip, slurp, and ah.
Get a small sweet peach, blue raspberry, or fruit punch slushie for just $2. Or get any size soft drink for $1. Price and participation may vary. Limited time only. Cannot be combined with combo meal.
Abuse him for this. Are we on?
Yeah. He right now he's showing off his house to Sal.
It's repulsive.
And
it's repulsive.
He walked past the bathroom. He put the light on and said, "This is where I shit."
Sal just stared at me like he's Al Bundy.
We're testing the mics.
Testing the mics.
What about the part where I said that?
No, we weren't. No,
we didn't get you. We didn't get you saying something racial.
We didn't get your subtle racism.
Yeah. Why would you want to be interesting on the podcast? Yeah, he's showing off his everything. Oh, he's disgusting. Hold on.
Right now.
Hold on. Don't even end it yet.
Yeah, it's the kitchen. Yeah,
it's real complete, except the person living here.
Only if his personality was complete.
He's so happy to show this off.
Yeah, he's showing off. And the best part is these are my toys. This is what I play with. If you ever come
don't
here,
forget to show them. Don't forget to show those sex toys there.
Those stupid toys. It's like
I think he sticks that Batman up his ass
all the time. Yeah. Look at me, loves it. Look at me, just showing off.
This is my video game collection.
These are my DVDs.
This one 3 months ago.
These are the DVDs I stole from Blockbuster 5 years ago.
Yeah. We're testing. Yeah. You can do it right now.
Go ahead.
This is me testing. I'm just joining the test now. Testing.
Okay. Test Sal's mic. Go ahead, Greg.
Testing.
All right, let's listen back.
Now.
Yeah, we just recorded an hour, but this fucking shithead just ruined everything.
This is the kind of
You're busy. You're distracted because you're showing off your stupid apartment. You're not doing your job.
His head's not in the game. Pick it up. This is the kind of unprofessionalism that Gerry Graff, who just picked up the podcast, doesn't appreciate.
Yeah, I already spoke to Gerry Graff. He wants you fired. That's why Sal's here right now.
Yeah,
I'm being replaced.
Look into your replacement's eyes. Go ahead.
Yeah, look at there.
Look at him. Sal's.
See blackness.
You know, I can hear your TV from here. Why don't you lower your TV?
Yeah, really. Why is the TV on?
Pardon me. I don't know. They're trying to change Sal's wife.
What do you think? The people listening right now don't hear what the hell you're fucking watching?
They want to hear Lisa Ann porn, okay?
Really?
Just take off your TV.
Take your TV off.
Mute it.
This poor guy. Last week when you guys canceled your podcast,
right.
Yeah.
I went to Shake Shack with my wife, and there was Zombie, all in his lonesome.
Shake Shack there, Joey?
Yeah. He scheduled this whole Saturday around this podcast, and you left him with nothing to do.
You went all the way to City Field by yourself to eat that Shake Shack?
I was running around by the mall.
I know.
Tommy, I think you're doing great. This is a very nice apartment. I like it very much so. This is way better than my first apartment.
There you go.
You got blue water in the toilet?
Yeah, when'd you get your first apartment? 26? He's fucking 50.
Sal Coronado joins us of the Slam Podcast and Testosterone Podcast.
Yeah.
A lot of testosterone in that room there.
Yeah.
Mike Bichetti decided to cancel on us.
Yeah, the last minute.
He was busy crying.
He said somebody owes him money.
Yeah. Artie Lang's going to be on Staten Island?
Somebody's coming to give him money.
So, this is exciting. Sal, we understand that you're an expert on cloth.
Yeah.
Cloth.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know everything. There's
Like textiles?
Cloth.
You know, cloth is the fruit of the produce department.
Right.
You know nothing about fruit.
Fruit and cloth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cloth.
Yeah, tell us about.
Go ahead.
Like shirts.
Yeah, go ahead.
You're an expert.
Yeah, an expert.
I'm an expert on cloth.
Yeah.
That's what I have in my notes here. Also, indigenous cultures?
Indigenous cultures.
Yeah. You know a lot about that.
Where did you get your dossier on that?
Gerry Graff. Gerry Graff told us all this.
Who is Gerry Graff?
Gerry books the show now.
He picked up the podcast. Head of our sales department, Shell Levine, also sent me a packet on
Is
sale.
this one of your characters? It has to be. I think you nailed me last week too. Were you the guy from Gambia that messaged
No,
me?
I was not the guy from
You
Gambia.
were definitely the guy from Gambia. So
What was that? What do you mean?
one day I got three friend requests, and all of them were strangers. And usually I vet them a little bit.
I think 2 out of 3 were made up.
Yeah, and one of them was like a conservative talk show lady. So I was like, this is good. We got ideals together. So I accepted all of them. One guy I thought was a rando from It said he's from Gambia.
No, that's definitely not you.
If I would have fucking looked closer, I would have noticed the woman was Zombie with a wig. And I didn't know this till last night when I saw a picture of the Gluck guy.
It's scary how much you look like a middle-aged woman.
How come you haven't accepted Hillary Gluck's friend request? Are you aware of this?
Yes, I'm aware.
So the same day I accept the guy from Gambia, I'm in my mother's boyfriend's car helping him figure out his Bluetooth, and the guy from Gambia is messaging me how he's a good and honest friend, asking me all sorts of personal questions.
No, that's the Nigerian prince scheme. That's not me.
that's not-
I thought it was you because he started calling me incessantly on Facebook,
No.
and I answered. He was going, brother.
I would never call you.
It sounded just like you going, brother.
No, not me.
Well, I was hacked into last night. The son of a bitch, you hacked me.
Yeah.
The guy had the nerve to be asking for bar shows throughout the entire episode. And well, what's funny, we do a new bit on the podcast. It's called Facebook.
That like your brother is just going to lose it one day.
Well, he was interfering and you were intervening.
I don't know how.
I saw Russ in trouble, and I had to.
Yeah.
I don't know how you manage to keep all the timelines and all the lines of scripts together. You're able to jump in and out of
You
personalities.
just got to go through Facebook, you know?
Yeah.
Do you exist, or is he just you? He puts on a beard, and that's.
That's the secret. My
It's a
friend.
hologram.
I don't know what.
You guys are like the brothers in. Was it The Prestige? Yeah.
What is Sal talking about? I don't know.
I don't know.
What's
No
he talking
idea.
about?
What am I talking about?
You're supposed to be talking about cloth. Go on.
how do we
Indigenous
get-
couples. That's what we have you on.
I'm a fan of polyester. It's quick drying. It's moisture wicking.
What's the new hot polyester on the market these days?
Oh God, I don't know.
Do you know?
100.
I have no idea.
There's a nice blend, right? It's like an acrylic polyester blend.
Yeah.
Why am I asking you?
I
You're
don't
wearing a
know.
zombie Batman shirt.
It's not a zombie.
What is that?
Joker Batman.
Oh my bad. It's Jokeman. It's Jokeman.
Joker.
Fucking don't give him the show. don't even pay any attention to him.
Look at the walls.
He ruins the show constantly.
You know, you love this apartment so much. Jerry Graff's moving in. Actually, he's kicking
You do have a lot of stuff on your walls. Is that what you say to your victims when you get them here? Look, it's distracting. Just look at the walls.
So just look at the walls and
Who's Gerry Graffman? What's his name?
Jerry Graff.
Jerry Graff.
He picked up the show.
Is he real?
Yeah.
Got picked up.
It's a good name.
It's a black
It's a strong name.
I go right down to Jerry Graff right now.
He's a black man, so he doesn't live in this neighborhood.
Oh, you guys give me a deal.
He cut a deal with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is it a
We're proud.
juicy deal? Is it
Yeah, do
juicy?
you want to talk to him about the
Yeah.
slant? I'll give him your number. I'll give him.
Yeah, send him the slant.
Yeah, get up the number up.
Jerry Graff's number?
Yeah, Jerry
You
Graff.
know what's funny is I was in Joe Winehouse's car yesterday on my way to that suffering mic, and
Who had more toys, Zombie or him?
I was reading just like Rob was back and forth between Troll and Evan Weiss, like reading him the conversation. I was doing it just like you were doing it. It's like in the zeitgeist of society now.
Evan Weiss got trolled by me 4 times.
It's so good.
3 times, once his cousin Russ, the old Facebook account
Yeah.
that was thrown off Facebook.
That's funny. My hacker actually trolled him too.
That's hilarious.
I love how Hillary Glock like plays the submissive, like, "Ooh, what is a bringer show?" And the way he explains it, well, new comics have to
Yeah.
bring 6 people,
Oh God!
unless you're Jerry Martinez and you just threaten him, right? And you get the headline.
Put a knife to his throat. Good old
Would
Jerry.
you do a bringer show?
would I do a bringer show?
because
I think.
I don't think I'd have anyone to bring.
this is the only microphone you're allowed to.
How many people do you need to bring to an Evan Weiss show?
He said 6.
We have 6 listeners.
I would come. I would
guess I
come
have to
for you,
bring 'em all.
Zombie. I
Yeah.
support you.
Yeah.
This is good. What you
Give
doing?
us a little bit of your material.
Do you have new hot?
I have no material.
You have new hot. You want me to read a joke?
Yeah, go ahead, read a joke.
Go ahead. Give me one of your new hot jokes.
No, I don't. Oh, I don't have anything
Give
written
him a
down.
joke.
Read this joke.
I haven't written. I haven't
I
written
wrote a
anything
joke
down.
for you.
Yeah, they're gonna feed you jokes.
Oh,
I
man.
wrote a joke for you. Hang on.
You have a joke for Zombie?
Okay.
I think I might have something for him
I
too.
got something for you, bro.
I mean, you got jokes left and right here.
Yeah. Now we just gave you a ton of material.
Comedian zombie.
Here, read this.
Kind of what I do.
This is a roast joke. You want to read a roast joke? Where's the top one?
Of course, you give me this one. You can find Jilly Jake's merchandise.
Come on,
at your
enunciate.
local
You got to enunciate.
Slow down.
Project. Slow down. A little confidence behind it. You're Zombie Thompson. You work for the Twins.
Yeah.
It's a big deal.
You can find
And Jerry Graff.
Oh, and Jerry. I'm sorry, Jerry Graff. It's a big deal. Come on.
What's the pressure here? You can find Jilly Jake's merchandise at your local Salvation Army or any dumpster near you. He was.
That's,
Don't laugh at your own joke.
you want to? Yeah, go
Keep
ahead.
going,
Go ahead.
keep going.
You're telling me where to get
He was
Jillian
ju-
Jacobs
He
merchandise.
was
Come on.
just in his Corvette with the top down. His next move is to put Duca calls himself the autistic Antichrist of comedy. Duca recorded a 30-minute comedy special in a comic book store on Staten Island.
You got to put more umph into
Yeah.
it.
There was no
There was no punch.
I have no umph.
I don't know if you asked me a question or
I'm-
made a statement.
I'm-
That's the problem. You
I'm
gotta.
umphless.
You got to think Doug Stanhope, okay? You got to think Doug, all right? Here, I'm going to read a joke to you real quickly. 2 guys walk into a pig pen. The one guy says to the other, "See that pig there? I stick my thumb up that pig's ass," okay?
You see that?
The other guy says, "Really? The other guy says, really? The first guy goes, my thumb only goes up 2 things. That pig's ass and my wife's twat. Okay? The other guy asks, what's the difference? The first guy says, one makes a tasty meal.
This is how you're going to practice. You're in the janitors union, right?
Yes.
You're going to go around school. You're going to stop a random kid in the hall who doesn't have a hall pass, and you're just going
to get me fired.
See what he did. You're just going to do that.
You just got to put umph into it.
Confidence.
When the
If I walk around school putting umph into a child, I'm going to get fired.
Can I answer? Say there he
There you
is.
go, Zombie. There you
Can I
go.
ask you a question? When the teachers aren't looking, right, and you see a kid in the hallway, you ever smack him in the head?
As much as I would love to, there's too many security cameras.
Yeah, too many security cameras.
I thought you'd leave like banana peels on the floor in the hallway.
If I worked at a
Then I have to
school,
clean them up.
It's like the Pink Panther music comes on, and you just start like leaving.
if I worked at a school and that happened, I would totally smack a kid. In the other day, I was at this woman's house delivering Meals on Wheels because I work with retards during the day,
Right.
and I was. The woman's dog was trying to bite at me, and once this old bitch turned around, I kicked the dog.
Oh, man, I don't know how not.
you.
I love abusing animals.
Can I ask you a personal question?
That doesn't make
Zombie?
me happy.
Can I ask you a personal question?
Sure.
I remember when I was years ago when I wasn't like in a secure relationship, and I would have nice fantasies when I would, pleasure myself.
Does he masturbate around here? I hope it's the fridge.
Is one of your fantasies like the one of like the senior girls? Like there's one you have your eye on in the
You
school.
work at a high school?
Junior high school.
Like
Oh, yeah, one of those senior girls.
I thought you worked at Wagner.
No, that was just like a one-time thing. It was temporary.
That's when he was caught banging on the senior boys.
I'm sorry. I thought you worked at a high school.
No.
I thought maybe you'd have that fantasy like one of them takes an eye to the janitor.
Did it either way.
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm sure the teachers are hot. All teachers are hot.
There's
so many hot
There's a few hot ones.
How does the fantasy start out? Like they throw up, they call you to come with the sawdust, and then it's just she's like, I did that to myself.
Is teacher's hot job? That's like hot person job?
Probably.
Yeah, kind
a lot
of.
good looking teachers.
Yeah,
out there.
yeah.
There's a lot of even college professors. That's like a thing. 'Cause people are idiots and they have to come. They have to like they can't just leave.
No, it was a college professor, Joe Frushi.
Yeah.
Hot guy.
Oh, he's a college professor.
Yeah, hot guy.
He thinks he looks like Johnny Sins. It's like, no, you don't.
Nah, he looks like Chris Daughtry. He's a hot guy, if not for the teeth.
Think he listens? Not right.
Probably not, but fix your teeth, Joe, if you do.
I hope so.
Fucking guy's too hot to be walking around with choppers.
He's Joe Rogan Fruski.
Yeah.
There's nothing funnier than Alex Jones wanting to fight Peter Fonda. He's just like, I'm tired of him, and he's 90.
Yeah, how convenient for Alex Jones.
Yeah.
They just celebrated his 89th birthday the other day.
Yeah. He's like, it's time I challenge him to a cage match.
Joe Rogan's between me and you and Peter Fonda now. He wants to fight Rogan, too.
I'm so
He's
tired
turned-
of Alex Jones.
I think he sucks.
I used to like him. I
Me
used to
too,
listen,
yeah.
I used to listen to him, and all his videos are clickbait. And he just
Have a
like,
Bex?
yeah, give me a Bex too. Yeah, come on, do your job, do a lap, come on. Yeah, I used to listen to Alex Jones a lot, and I never believed half the shit he said.
No, I went all in on everything.
And Zombie, Sal sober.
Yeah, thanks. Well, there's 3 of you guys. Zombie could have one of his own beers. I remember the day I was done with Alex Jones. I used to listen to him too, and then one day he was like, "The military moved a nuclear weapon from one base to another. They're going to bomb South Carolina." I was like, "No, the military moves hardware around. That's how they do it."
I used to like him a lot. I never used to believe in half the shit he says, but he's incredibly entertaining.
I don't even find him that entertaining, actually.
Not anymore.
He's just a big dumb Texan.
And everything he says is like, let me tell you something. We have the information.
But we can't release it.
But we cannot release it. I know people. It's like, no, you don't. You don't know one.
I would love to
best
see his
Pull up right
divorce proceedings in court when he had to talk to a judge like a rational person. That's why he lost custody of his kids.
He probably lost the fucking fake accent and shit. I'm gonna pull up a great Alex Jones.
What a gravelly voice, right?
Oh, he was incredibly entertaining at one point.
Yeah, before Trump got elected, I thought he was like one of the premier radio guys.
Zombie, we should rebrand you as an Alex Jones. I think that would be your niche.
Do you have any conspiracy theories that you believe in?
No.
Do you want to do anything?
No, we play this. Best fucking Alex.
Do you want to do anything?
Best Alex Jones clip of all time.
Go ahead, Zombie.
First one?
Yeah.
Yeah, when he imitates Kevin Spacey.
Oh, it is a great clip.
Look at that
Oh, you're
fucking
gonna
voice.
have to
Kevin
fast forward.
Spacey's a total psychopath.
You're gonna probably have to fast forward.
Look at that.
Zombie, I knew your place would be clean.
No, I got it.
Because you're a janitor.
Yeah.
It's very nice. You're very eligible
Where's
as a
your mop?
bachelor.
Tell him about your mop.
Just look at you. There's nothing home there except fake confidence, just like Hillary Clinton. Here, let me do a fake psychopath face for you. I can do it all day long. I refuse to do it.
It does bits now.
Hey, how's it going?
It's like when,
You bet.
this is like when I do characters.
Let's be honest. Kevin Spacey's not as crazy as Alex Jones.
No.
Hey, I'm a confident guy.
Hey, that's-
I'm Kevin Spacey.
Yeah, try that in the room. See if that would really work.
Yes, I'm Kevin Spacey. I love the children. I love Hollywood. And we are the mark of liberalism and of culture. We're going to run the arts and Nickelodeon and MTV is
he's
going to
making his
teach your
voice
children.
more gravelly.
And Kasha's going to teach your children how to worship Satan. How to wear teeth around her neck. How to cut yourself. Cut yourself for Satan. Show Satan how much you want to
this is what it really flies
and
off
how
the
much
hill.
you hate Jesus and how much you love your mommy. I'm Kevin Spacey, playing a tough guy psychopath when all I've ever done is really been Daddy's little boy. Daddy taught me how to do it, and I'm going to do it a lot, and there's nothing you're going to do about it. Because I'm Kevin Spacey. Oh, I forgot, he's in a new video.
He's a psycho.
Kevin Spacey.
Honestly, if you do someone's impression, you shouldn't repeat their name so much.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless they're The Rock and they speak in the third person.
Well, that's different. Kevin Spacey never referred to himself.
If Terrible Tim made like a cohesive video where it wasn't all over the place, that's what it would be. I
But
think.
this guy's an actor, though. You know, Alex Jones and that Terrible Tim's the real item.
He's the real deal.
He tweeted to me the other day because I forgot to
Tim
mention
did.
his roast on Half a Slant. I didn't promote it.
Oh.
He's right. I didn't promote it, so I retweeted him.
It's actually the Greg and Rob podcast presents the Terrible Tim roast at Pepper Jack's. You gonna be there?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Of course you are. You're part of
Go on the
yeah.
podcast. You'll be on the dais.
Yeah.
You can be on the dais.
Big deal for
You
you.
gotta get a tux.
It's a big
Yeah, you
night.
gotta
man.
wear a suit.
Make him get a tux.
To wear a
I'm
little
just
suit.
gonna paint one on.
No.
What are you benching these days?
What?
You're looking tight.
Yeah, look at that.
I've been saying for a long time.
bottles?
Once the weather broke, we're gonna see Hot Zombie. I've been saying it for a long time. The guys want
Keep waiting.
I'll tell you why. I saw Zombie shirtless at CBJ. And one of the gross. You live with the body of a fucking ham, the cooked ham.
I think he's got a great
Uncooked raw
body.
ham.
That should be your podcast. On all three of you shirtless.
But you're a physical man. That's the thing. You see. I don't during the day. I don't really do a lot of. Well, I do a lot of physical activity, but I can't talk about that.
I try to do as little physical activity as possible.
Practice a few MMA moves on those kids.
You got a couple skin knuckles.
Yeah.
Zombie, have you yelled at any of the kids?
You had to
No.
have.
Never.
No.
I would.
He loves to
I
choose
would be
from.
like the angry janitor.
How do you clean the girls' bathroom? You have to clear them out with some smoke
Was
first.
dick.
Can I ask you a question? Because there's always that myth that the woman's room is filthier.
It's John.
It's not.
It is actually.
It is, right?
Both the girls' bathroom and the teacher's bathroom.
That
are
confirms
worse
it.
than the men's.
That confirms that all women are pigs. That's what
They
it
are.
says.
You never took a peek in the girls' bathroom?
Oh, of course I have.
It's lovely in there. There's always this
pink.
essence smell of cunt in the air. There's like a little. There's like this scent. There's always a scent in there, but it's always clean. And sometimes they have a couch. It's beautiful.
When
in there.
I used to work at Stop and Shop as a union custodian,
Right.
and I used to clean the women's bathroom. It was atrocious. It was worse than the men's.
You were a union guy?
Well, Stop and Shop.
That's,
Everyone was union.
now you're scared.
Even the retards were union.
Those are nasty bathrooms. There's always urine. Why is there always urine? You should know this is in your profession. Why is there always urine under a urinal on the floor?
People got no aim.
I thought it was like on purpose.
Yeah, it's that simple, man.
settles it.
It's both.
That's
People just don't got aim,
They
man.
got no aim.
I piss.
Some
I used to go.
Dicks.
I used to go to bars and piss all over the bathroom on purpose.
Well, I just about every day when I clean the boys' bathroom. There's always like a nice little puddle of piss right next to like the urinals.
That kid's hilarious.
What do you do? Just the mop? You just throw the mop in it?
I gotta hose it
Can I ask you a question? Have
Close
you
that shit down.
ever been to Griff's on New Dorp Lane?
once.
I destroyed that bathroom with my cock one
Can we
time.
move on for 1 second?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is there anyone blacker than this man in the beginning of that Drake
I
video?
can't wait.
God's plan. Play it.
I can't wait to make. Let's make this racial. Go ahead.
Play it.
TV the other day. He's a real good-looking man. Man, I remember when me, him, and Wesley Snipes were young back in the 80s. They still got some of their money. I look good. I ain't got nothing, but I look good. It's a good life.
The poorest black.
It's a good life. That's it. That's it. Yeah. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Sucks.
Music just sucks in general.
Garbage.
Yeah. I like that song. The guy that fought back to Drake recently. That was actually a pretty good song. Whoever he's fighting with is his name Tappa P or some shit like that.
I love tapas.
Tapas.
Did you ever? What's that? What's his name?
Pitbull.
Childish Gambino.
Oh,
He does that America song.
it's all so bad. I actually kind of like
Terrible.
that song.
The
That
video
song's
is fun.
fucking
The
horrible.
video's kind of cool, but I hate Pitbull. I hate that guy.
He's in that video.
But he's not around.
worst.
He's not even around
He's
anymore.
not around anymore. No, he's still around.
Is he still doing stuff?
Warren. Yeah, he does big shows.
He'll
Does he-
play the halftime show.
Does he make new music?
For the Super Bowl?
He's not around
I
as
don't know
much.
if his music was ever new. He just like says like things
just
that you
comes
say to your
out,
friend in the corner.
Pumps his fist,
Yeah.
fucking grinds on J-Lo's ass.
He
and
says
it's a
the
hit.
area code.
Is he handsome? Is he a good-looking guy?
Hon, is Pitbull good looking? Is my wife alive?
I think she left.
Where the fuck did she go?
She said, "Fuck this."
Your wife. Come on.
Yeah, he is good looking.
Very handsome.
Not as good looking as you, hon.
Did you think Pitbull's sexy?
No,
You don't see it?
no, I don't see it.
I don't think he's
I
good
don't
looking.
get it.
I don't like him.
I don't get the
I
appeal.
don't like bold men.
If I ever met him, I'd punch him in the face.
I'd say I don't like him, but if I ever met him, I'd probably be like, "Oh man, it's you, Pitbull. You're so successful."
I hate him.
Yeah.
Is Wu-Tang Clan any
With
good?
his goofy bald head.
Yeah, I mean that's Farouk. He's hanging with Wu-Tang now, right?
I heard the Fitborough Comedy Festival hangs out with Method Man sometimes.
Oh man,
Pitbull.
Do you like Wu-Tang?
I've never. Really
Do you listen to rap music?
Not a lot. No.
I didn't listen to it.
I used to listen when
I wasn't into it.
15.
You never. You were.
Well, growing up, I didn't know how to like my own stuff. So since all my friends at IS-24 and then eventually they all went to New York liked rap, I listened to. I had the first Wu-Tang
I
album.
think the douchiest thing I ever said in my life was I was in ninth grade, and I said, "Yo, Neo's changing the game, yo." That's
man.
what I said.
Who? Neo's not. He's not a rapper.
I got a big pound from a black kid.
Ugh.
Word up.
Word
up, stupid. I'm engaged now.
Neo wasn't a rapper. He was like a R&B guy.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Just was
Would you
the right time to say something.
You ever heard someone say it, and
Yeah,
you're
it was
like, all right.
off the dome.
You work with middle school kids. Are they all that
Yeah.
fucking stupid?
Yes,
Kids are dumb.
Are they still into hip hop?
I think that's all they're into.
Yeah.
Really? They're still wiggers and stuff like that? I think that's like the age. That's the age to be like a wigger.
Pretty much.
I was
Yeah.
driving around and I saw like the prom, because it's prom season. Every hot 18-year-old white girl, it's like this she's 18, but
Hopefully he hasn't.
every hot 18-year-old white girl is like dating like some fucking black kid. It's amazing.
It's the new wave. They're making new age Italians.
Zombie, how do you want to change that?
Do you have any responsibility to change these kids?
White
No.
supremacists.
I just clean up after them.
I watched this fucking great documentary on Netflix, the white supremacist documentary.
Oh, is it the one with the Indian lady interviewing them?
Yeah.
And she's like, "Well, you like me?" And I was
like-
like, "Yeah, but still, you got to go."
She's just like, would you ever call me shit skin? And the guy's like, nah, I wouldn't call that to your face.
Just my buddies after a couple paps with ribbons.
Have you ever called anyone shit skin? And these guys like, yeah, probably. I mean, I wouldn't use that term though. I just call you brown folk. And then he's like, and then he goes, he's like, oh well, like I'm okay with Muslim people now because I met one, but I'll never break bed with a Jew.
Break bed.
It's like, I would never do that. I had a few. What are you doing?
Do the kids ever do anything infuriating? Like when they see you, they just throw garbage on the floor because they know you're there to pick it up?
That's
I
hilarious.
don't think they do it because
That
of
would
me.
be
They
really
just do it.
funny.
They just do it because they're idiots.
I did that.
Yeah, you did that?
Yeah, to the janitor.
My mom's told me she's walked into the staircase and caught kids like doing sexual acts on the stairs.
Nice.
Like, none of
Like
that-
seventh graders, fellatio. Have you seen this?
Hey.
I haven't seen I haven't seen anything like this happen at my school, but I have heard like stories like kids pissing the stairwells. Like
did that.
Some other schools.
Well, everybody does that. Zombie. I'm talking about blowjobs.
Yeah, that's
12-year-olds.
I once
No,
took a
I've
shit in
never
the
heard anything
urinal.
like that.
Did you?
Yeah, when I was a kid. Yeah.
Quite a squat. You had to drop your pants all the way, right?
Yeah. No. Well, actually, I covered my dick, but I had like
I've definitely been drunk where I squatted to take a shit, like just standing, and I forgot that like I'm going to pee right down on my pants.
I used to cut class, right? And I'll be the only person cutting, right? And I'll walk the hallways, right? Because I didn't want to cut the following class. And that was, yeah, well, I mean, because history is actually kind of an important subject to learn, and that's what I had 8th period. asshole.
You picked and chose. You were
Okay,
responsible
yeah.
with it. Yeah.
So, like, when I was like, I think I was like a sophomore in high school, and I used to walk around the hallways, and I would go to a staircase where like 10 minutes before the bell rang, and I would take a piss all over the staircase, and then would play a little game for like if someone came and called me. I wanted to be caught.
The other day,
Instead, somebody slipped and broke their arm.
That's I was like, what's that smell?
it was zombies. It was zombie who slipped and fell.
You were eating asparagus the night before.
what is that? The Bubba Burgers that they serve? And
2 weeks ago, I had food poisoning for like a couple of days.
Oh, so funny.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah, I was just shitting something nasty.
Yeah.
And but I was at work, and I don't normally shit at work because I feel like it's like anyone takes a shit at work is disgusting.
Yeah.
They're way too comfortable.
there's this guy I work with. I don't want to cut you off, but
Go on.
I am.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure, go on.
There's this guy that I work with. He's going to take a shit because he walks to the bathroom with a bottle of Febreze.
Disgusting.
Pretty obvious.
Pig. I hate it. People do it at work all the time. I'll be like,
That's so
they'll be like,
secure.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Come back 10 minutes later.
So gross.
When I do that, I'm on my phone in the bathroom like a normal person. But this person, I know he just because he comes out. The guy come out rubbing his belly. And,
That was a good one.
That was a good one. It's a good life. Oh man, when I used to work at Patmark and take a shit, this is what the president of the United States do that. It's a good life. Fucking retard. Stupid Drake. Fucking's like, yeah, I walk into this neighborhood. I'm like, I'm gonna film some fucking shit around here. I mean, it's fucking pearls. Oh, he's awful.
Everything just sucks.
Oh,
Everything
it's
sucks.
terrible. Anyway,
Nothing's
where was
good.
I about?
Go
Let me
ahead.
finish the
Food
shit.
poisoning.
Let me finish the shitting story real quickly. So I go into a deli, Sal, and there's a little Mexican lady behind the counter. I'm like, listen, can I use your bathroom? She's like, go. So I'm like, she thinks I'm gonna take a piss. She doesn't know I'm in there blowing it up, taking steamers. So I sit there. I try not to, but I had food poisoning. So I walked out of the bathroom. I'm like, let me give you some money, right?
Right.
And she's like, nah, it's on me, right? And I was like, okay. Next day, I walk
She
past.
paid-
The next day, I walk past the deli. The street Mexican guy's yelling at me, going, "No, no!"
I had food poisoning. I was coming home on leave from the Army, and I was going to the Anchorage Airport, so I stopped at the McDonald's before I got on the plane. I ate it. I must have food poisoned me, but I went to sleep on the plane, and I woke up in
man.
Seattle with shit in my pants.
Oh, man.
And we didn't land yet, and I looked at the lady next to me, the stranger, and I told her what happened. I didn't know what to do. I was sick. I told the story at work the other day, and everybody was like, why don't you go to the bathroom and get the shit out of your pants?
Right? Yeah, of course.
The plane was descending, so they started going around to people at work and going, let me ask you a question. If you woke up and you had shit in your pants, what would you do? And everybody's answer was, I'd go to the bathroom.
The most disgusting part
Your
is
new name at work is Sally Shits.
Sally Shit Pants.
Hey, Sally. Hey, Rocco. Meet Sally Shits. That's how I would call you.
the most
Ball
disgusting.
breaker.
The most disgusting part. I'm going to break some balls right now. I'm going to break some balls. The most disgusting part.
Oh man.
The most disgusting part
Rob's grabbing Greg's arm.
of that story is that he was in Seattle.
Oh.
What are you doing in Seattle?
He wouldn't be the first person that shit in his pants in Seattle, if you know what I mean. Kurt Cobain, when he got shot.
Oh,
You know what I mean,
man.
when he committed suicide, am I right, Zombie? Because
Yeah,
everyone
right.
knows that cunt Courtney Love. Fucking bitch.
Oh, I love Seattle. Oh, man.
You know, a lot of people commit suicide
Yeah.
there. You know that, right,
Yeah.
Zombie?
Yeah, they do.
Zombie, if you can be any rock star on the planet, who would you be? Go
Oh
ahead.
man.
It'd be fucking Miley Cyrus.
One of the Jonas Brothers. Go ahead. Jonas Brothers are rock stars, man.
It'd be Ariana Grande.
Sal, have you been to any good double parties?
Sal, Gerry Graff gave us notes.
Oh man.
Says you love Tupperware parties.
I got my Tupperware for my leftover Chinese food like everybody else. You fucking dicks.
I love Tupperware too. Something we have in common.
Sorry.
No, go on.
Why don't you get a piercing?
What?
Why don't you get a piercing?
I don't like piercings.
I think you should get a piercing.
I want a
I think you look super hot, man, with a piercing.
Oh, what you be your Tupperware party bullshit? All right, what is it? Because I'm wearing a polo shirt?
No.
Yeah. What is it?
Jerry Graff.
Jerry Graff.
Who's Jerry Graff?
Send us some notes.
Jerry Graff sent us. Ask him if he's been to good Tupperware parties. So we
The women go to the Tupperware parties.
yeah, but there's nothing wrong with that.
I don't they even have my mom used to have Tupperware parties. I don't think they do that
We all
anymore.
used to get together.
They order from a catalog.
Have a glass
right?
of wine.
Oh, Jesus, don't do characters. What
I thought it was a good character.
you like that.
I did.
Okay, give him a
Yeah.
minute.
Go ahead, go
Let's
do
the
some characters. Go ahead. Well, no, don't do it yet. Hold on.
Zombie, you're in this group. Who's this Jerry Graff guy?
I have no fucking idea.
Don't do any.
We don't tell that zombie anything.
He's not. He's
Completely
not.
out of the loop.
Tell him.
He's not in the know.
He's not. No, he doesn't know. Go ahead.
Okay.
I want you. Wait, one second. I want you to do a character. Go ahead. Do your character. Go ahead. Do your character.
I got, what the hell?
Come on, do your character, zombie.
Hi, this is Fran Drescher.
No, did we fucking?
That's a great show.
Didn't you learn any? We just fucking talked. Were you listening to Alex Jones before? Yeah. Remember he was like, "Oh, fucking Iron Kevin Spacey." We just got done saying that you don't fucking when you do an impression
every 5 minutes.
When you just said this is Fran Drescher.
When you do an impression, you're not supposed to.
You weren't even supposed to
say the person.
I don't know.
Go ahead, give me a guy. I'll do any impression.
Give me anyone.
Give me anyone.
I'll do anyone.
I thought I was going to do it.
Do Drake.
Fucking
Who could do Drake? No one.
I don't know.
Drake.
I don't even know what he's.
Boring.
Yes, me give you somebody.
Isn't he? What is he? Canadian Jew, right?
I have no idea.
On top of being black, come on now.
I mean, Jesus Christ! Could you pick 3 more Canadian, Jewish, and black? Could you think? How does this guy make it in America?
That's how I kneel. That's why I kneel for
Why
the
he
anthem.
makes it in America.
That's why, right? Yeah. That's true.
He's got all the right elements.
Fucking tell us more, Richard Spencer. So,
oh boy! Wow, what is it now? What did Richard Graff say?
Please, Gerry Graff.
Gerry Graff.
Don't insult the man. Come on, we need him. We need that guy.
Been any good Tupperware boys lately?
It says here, expert on cloth. We already discussed that, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
Indigenous cultures.
Indigenous. The word is indigenous.
He doesn't know that.
I don't care. Well, you correct me all of a sudden?
Yes.
At least I can do impersonations, big guy. Ask him about Tupperware parties.
That's it. That's all the notes.
That's all.
I have an email.
Oh, we have an email.
Oh,
that's
no.
interesting. Go.
I have an email. What can you email into the show?
Where can we email to the show, Zombie?
Oh, you're the one who knows the email. I don't
Okay,
know
the email is cockfuckpod@gmail.com.
Okay. All right. So this is an email related to Sal. The guy wrote,
This is interesting.
"Dear Greg and Toby Show, I heard from the shadows that this week's guest is Sal Colodonato. So exciting. I grew up listening to Sal on the Slant Radio podcast in my Slovakian village. I can't tell you how many times I've been able to cheat the system out of not paying full price for a veggie wrap because Sal taught me how to use a promo code. I'd like to take this opportunity. I'd like to take this chance to thank him and tell him if he ever plans on coming to Slovakia, he'd be greeted with a hero's welcome. Do your plugs. Sincerely, Sal Colodonato's #1 fan, Sal Colodonato."
I will let him know that I will be in Czechoslovakia at the end of July, beginning of August.
Right, you're going there, right? You're going to try to do some gigs out there.
I'm not getting booked on. I'm doing 2 gigs out there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I love you out there.
We're gonna love it. But what I'm trying to figure out is when in this past week's episode of Half a Slant I mentioned the cloth and textiles because I heard the HelloFresh scam in there.
Yeah, I listened. I listened to the first couple minutes. It was funny when Riley left. It does seem like this lonely man, just like everyone left me.
Where you going? You leaving? Yeah, we're hosting too.
It picked up after that, I promise. I found my footing. I got into AI sex robots and a very touching addiction story from the Army.
Notes, Gerry Graff said, "Man wants to fuck robots." I don't know. Oh, man.
When did I mention textiles?
Guy loves cloth. Are you going to do a half and Greg and Rob?
Greg and Rob.
Yeah.
How would that work?
It would be one of them. And
Zombie presents.
One of you guys?
Full Greg and Rob. You fucking suck. I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Tack him. Go ahead.
You're not as bad as Nick Cara.
Oh, man.
Do we have that episode? We don't have that.
It's still on here. I haven't deleted it.
We have an infamous.
People come up to me and ask us. They come up to 2 of us and they go, "Why can't you air the Nick Cara episode?" And I tell them, "Ex Nick Cara." Talk to Nick Cara for 5 minutes and then realize
People think we were being like it was like something that we did that was offensive.
Nick wants to do another episode,
but people thought people have asked me about the episode. They're like, "Well, what happened that you can't air the episode? So because you have Nick Cara and like, was it offensive? And I'm like, yeah, it was very offensive. The comedy.
Oh man, this just in.
What's this?
Gonzo podcast just messaged me on Twitter and said, "Hey." So I was like, "Oh, what do they want?" And 2 seconds later, Mike Bichetti messages me and says, "Hi Sal, how are you? Not feeling good at all. Having a hard time breathing, etc. Not going to do the Gonzo tonight. So sorry. Want to have it totally ready for next week, Sal. I'm going to rest and get my breathing back to normal." Wow.
Well, I have my schedule for the Pepper Jack show tomorrow.
Yeah.
And
Maybe he'll have his breathing back to normal by then.
hope Mike Bichetti doesn't back
That's right. Yeah.
Having an insatiable appetite.
There's times I don't feel great. I don't feel great, and I
Go on, what do you say?
I don't feel great sometimes. I still go to work. Like these people, they expect us to do something. And
Take your temperature.
his mommy's got his legs up right now with a thermometer going right in his ass.
Loves it. I love that.
Mommy. Oh, Mike, come on.
Oh, yeah.
Lend us. Then he have money to collect this after. I thought we were supposed to call him right on the show and tell him we're going to shoot him out of a cannonball.
Oh man.
We should call him and pitch this other thing he's talking about doing, and we have an idea, and we seriously tell him we're going to shoot him out of a cannon and see how
Oh,
he goes.
right. We're going to tell. Right. We had a bit on the show where we're going to actually ask Mike if he wants to be shot out of a cannon for the opening salvo, right?
Right.
The opening salvo.
Is that right or no?
That's right.
Okay, the opening salvo of the Fitzgerald Comedy Festival. So we shoot him out because we're doing this small comedy festival.
Not small.
Right.
Big.
Big comedy.
Big.
Oh, it's gonna be
Big things. Huge things.
It's huge.
It's gonna be huge. It's gonna
huge.
be something different.
And we're gonna put Mike in a cannon and just shoot him to. It's called Mike Bichetti to the moon, and that will be the opening of the festival. And we just got to convince Mike to do it.
Is he going to pepper the crowd with finger guns on the way
If
over?
he dies, he dies.
We bring pepper. That's our thing.
Sorry, guys.
Fire finger guns on the way
I'm having labored breathing. I can't
on.
be shot out of the cannon.
Come on, bros. Don't talk over each other, man.
Speaking to the mic.
Watch that, Tom. Sal talks. Just let him talk.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
but,
It's your home. You can. I'm sorry. I'm just complaining, making fun of my partner in a podcast we do. That's fine because you know what? Tomorrow is the slant where we all get together and we do a podcast. That's
Yeah.
what we do.
Yeah.
Oh, we all get together and gossip.
We just talk.
Gossip.
I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
Glass of wine.
Expert on cloth thing. I'm gonna get to the bottom
Zombie,
of it.
do you have hot gossip? This is the gossip
No, I
portion.
have no hot
portion.
gossip.
You gotta have some hot gossip, zombie.
I have no hot gossip.
Do you have a dumbbell?
One.
I am a dumbbell.
You have one?
Did you know
my
Comic
head.
Book Jones is moving?
Yes.
I got that message the other day.
20 feet to the
Sacramento.
20 feet to the right.
So what are they taking over? The Entenmann's outlet?
No, the thing where the deli used
The
to be.
shitty deli?
Oh, he's moving next door?
Yeah, the deli like right next to where the liquor store is.
So are they
Like that
downsizing?
corner.
Oh, so they're downgrading, right?
Supposedly they say like the deli inside is bigger.
Is it?
I don't think.
I don't
They have a
think
huge
so.
space. No, the deli's like a piece. It's a split deli. It's like a liquor store.
Like,
and
I
then
know
it-
tell you that for a while back, I think the deli took a piece of the liquor store to
Shocker,
expand.
that's Sal's.
Guys, you can wake up. You guys can wake up now. We're going to talk about Comic Book Jones.
Shocker, that's Sacco's moving his store to a deli.
Well, he is Mexican.
oh, that's
His
right.
one request was they leave the meat slicer behind. Didn't you hear that? What? No? This is where the crickets come in.
I think you're killing it, bro.
Yeah?
You're a killer.
I think that's awful
I agree.
and offensive.
Totally.
We can't add this episode now.
No, it's done.
Thanks a lot, zombie. I drove all the way out here.
No. You wasted your time,
That's
sorry.
on you.
So the one
Let
that
me give you a guess.
the one that couldn't be aired with Nick Cara, right? What was the biggest difference between what's going on now and that it couldn't be aired? Like, what makes it qualify for not being aired?
Well, it's just the name Nick Cara. It's boring.
It's a bad name.
It's a bad name. Nick should change his name back to Sparina. He's gonna call, he's gonna listen. He's gonna text me, and he's just be like, "I hear you've been talking shit."
I can't wait. My big thing, I want to make it so badly in comedy. That way I can delete Nick Cara from my phone.
You could do it anyway, right?
No, I can't do that
I
now.
can't do it now. I need-
Nah. I got to make it. I got to
need
be.
you, Nick, baby.
No, I don't need Nick.
I need
but-
Nick, baby. Come on. Me and Nick Cara.
I want to delete your fucking number too. No,
I don't have his phone
All
number.
right, go ahead.
I have your phone number.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gave it to
Can't
me.
delete you.
Pick Zombie up at the
You're
bar.
a star. You know you're known around the city as the star of the podcast.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they call it the Zombie Cast.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
they
it's
do?
pretty fucked
They do?
up.
Makes me jealous.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
Oh,
dude.
man.
Yeah, nah, Nick. Yeah. We're just
No, it's funny.
You know what we're doing? Eventually, when we release the episode, we're going to try to get more listeners to people to listen to it because we're building it as the worst episode. But it really was truly the worst episode.
It's an infamous episode. Last week, Sal sent me a picture of you guys at the Shake Shack.
At the Shake Shack, yeah.
Right? And he's like, this is what happens when you cancel the Greg and Rob podcast. And I just replied, what do you do, shave?
Just so unnoticeable.
I didn't even know you were in the picture.
So what did you do? Like we canceled the podcast last week because what did we do Friday night? I think I had a few beers.
I don't remember.
Oh right, we went to
Fucking medieval times waiter.
we went to Rhino Comedy. I did a set there, and so I woke up late.
Oh, we had an all-day drinking bench. That's what we.
Oh, we had an all-day drinking binge.
Ah,
last
that
Saturday.
explains it.
And I had a show at 8 o'clock.
at Casey's Pub.
Yeah, it didn't go too well.
Yeah, bombed.
Yeah, bombed.
Casey's?
Yeah,
Saw
oh
that
man,
coming.
that's the probably the worst set I've had in like a year.
About 2 years.
Yeah, I'm fucking really.
So
yeah.
we canceled the podcast.
If you want to get worse, go to Leedy's.
At least Leedy's has good beer though. They have good tap.
Okay.
I would say. So we canceled the podcast, and you just decide to go to Shake Shack.
Without
Yep.
even asking permission.
You just decide.
Yep.
You're
So you know what? I'm going to get me some
you
Shake Shack.
fall for the fucking public mistake. It's probably packed there.
It was back there.
It wasn't that packed when I got there.
Your students were probably there seeing you. That's the creepy custodian. Look at him. He's ordering 2 milkshakes. This fat bastard.
Is there a student as the creepy custodian that you take a big interest in?
You guys talk
That would
about
be
like
amazing.
WWE maybe?
Is there like one student that
not
you?
too
Do you have a Rudy?
Yeah,
No.
Is there like
He must have a Rudy.
Do you have a trick? Because we had a custodian. His trick was he'd make his bicep go to the side of his arm and back, and he used to do it for us at lunch, and we'd all
you were
cheer.
molested?
go ahead, get your
Jerry
tongue
Martinez?
We'd all call him over at lunch and be like, do the trick!
What was that?
So no, you saying he was molested. I'm asking, he's like, was he Jerry Martinez?
Keep throwing shots at Jerry because you're jealous of his Fight Club persona.
Did he molest somebody?
Zombie thinks he's a new hot kid at Fight Club. And what are you?
So they tell me.
What are you? 0-2.
Oh, so you're at my record already. Go ahead. Yeah.
You're already beating
So
Sal.
I'm like Owen. I don't know. 0-1.
hanging out with a couple of guys on the fucking in the fucking cellar in the comedy fight club.
Do you ever look at Matt Maron and go, I could pull off no sleeves?
No.
Probably could. You have show
Me?
good toned arms.
Yeah. Your arms are no more flabby than his.
Look at that.
That's just
Yeah, I see a little bit of tightness.
worse than the rest of my body.
Where's your dumbbell? Where's your dumbbell?
I don't have one.
Go ahead, baby. Do some curls.
What are you eating at the Shake Shack? Come on, tell me.
Cheeseburgers.
Cheeseburger,
Burgers.
cheese fries.
How are they good? What do you think?
I think they're pretty good.
You liked them?
Yeah.
We only got a table because you were there. 'Cause
Yeah.
you were there before us.
Yeah,
Like,
actually,
I
yeah.
got the seats. It was packed.
And you know what? Shake Shack knows how to take care of the greatest custodian on Staten Island.
Second greatest podcaster on Staten
Second
Island.
Oh, man.
podcast.
We're getting a Chick-fil-A there, too. That could be
Yeah,
our new
and
spot.
there's one
Zombie.
good-
I won't eat
We're gonna
there.
be in the mall.
We'll eat there on Gay Pride Day. It would be nice.
Oh, this is,
Oh, man.
this is Gay Pride Day, right?
It's
This
week.
is
Gay
the
Pride
whole,
week. They have a week now.
the whole
week?
month. No, the whole month. Like June is
Now it's a month?
Are you kidding?
Yeah,
These
June is
fairies
Gay
have
Pride
a
month.
whole week now?
No, it's all a month.
It's all a month.
All month.
Whole,
There-
what,
yeah,
whole
The whole month of
Comic,
June.
if you want to call him a comic, at Suffering last night. He was so gay.
I know.
I know he is.
Oh, you saw him?
He's a nice guy.
He's a friend.
Very nice. Seems like a nice guy. But he,
He has the hip.
Thin.
his whole act was just very self-deprecating.
Yeah.
And if he didn't get a laugh, which people don't get laughs on certain things, he would go. He'd blame
Maybe
it like
close
on.
like that, close like
He'd really shit on himself. He shit on himself a lot.
He told me
He likes it better when his boyfriend does it.
He told me he was doing like an old gay show, and for an old gay crowd or whatever.
Yeah.
And they were like, they hated him because he was just so gay.
He's so gay.
Everything this and that. He came out last week.
He has a purse.
Yeah, he came outside. He was talking to me and Rob, and he's like, "You guys are so good." And we got
He's all pumped up.
Well, the thing is, he alienated half the straight crowd because he came up there and he was like, he goes, straight guys, you won't get this. And then he talked about the friend zone. It's like, we've been in the friend zone, buddy.
Everyone knows the friend zone.
Everybody knows it.
But if you're gay and you're in the friend zone, you're pretty.
He had on those flip-flops.
I don't
though.
make friends with chicks, man. I don't do that, man. Every one of my chick friends, I just go like, hey, I like you as a friend. And you know what? None of my friends are chicks. None of my friends are girls, bro.
Cool chick, man.
His flip flops annoyed me. They looked like the flip flops, like if you lost your shoes and you're at the shore and you're like, I have 25 cents on me.
I bet he had fungus on those fucking toenails.
You know those like cheap blue plastic flip flops, and he's up there and he's got like ripped jean shorts above the knee.
Yeah.
It was.
Well, you were making fun of my shorts like a week ago, and I accused you of being homosexual because you were like, "What do you? This guy wants to see my fucking juicy thighs."
I used to have those shorts, bro.
Oh hell yeah!
I used to go to the Gap and try to get them, but they didn't have. I couldn't get big enough shorts when I was into rap. You know?
I'm going for like a Jay Okerson thing. He wears long shorts.
So you gonna lose a couple of pounds?
No, I am. Though. I'm looking fit, though, bro.
That was like his thing, right? He lost weight.
He's not. He
used to be a fucking so fat, and now
I'm much thinner than him. What are you talking about?
No, now you are. I'm saying, but that's what he did. It's the next thing he did.
Nah. He's fucking hanging out with the Puerto Rican rattlesnake. And what's the other guy's name?
Dave
Nobody
Smith.
knows the guy's name.
Oh.
That's our fucking thing. The funniest thing on our podcast ever was Mateo Pasquale telling us the story of how Big Jay Okerson saved his life.
That's when his testicles try to kill him, right?
I did a show last night at Breezy Point, and it was like a really cool show. Got paid big bucks.
Big money. You want to make a big bucks, huh?
Big money.
Okay, I do one better for you. Do you know anything about cocaine?
No, I don't know about cocaine.
Don't match the accent.
It's instinctive. I can't help it.
Why should you be my partner in this scene?
Yeah, really.
How do I do that?
No, why you should be the partner because it doesn't say anything.
I'm the silent partner.
What were you saying about Breezy Point? Go ahead.
Last night, so we go to the show and they have edibles on the table. They have these
I
bags.
don't like this. It's a good story. Go on.
They have these bags of edibles, and there's this like older couple, and they grab the bag, right? And this like little old lady goes into the bag, reaches in, takes out a cookie. Mateo Pasquale springs up from his fucking seat, runs over to the lady and goes, "What are you doing? There were drugs in there." And the lady turns around and goes, "Yeah, I know, asshole."
I can do it myself.
Breezy Points, New Jersey,
Rockaway.
No, Queens.
Queens.
and they just serve drugs.
Well, the guy I think who did the show, I actually do Pepper Jack's nice guy.
Yeah, he's great, dude. Great show. Awesome show.
I guess he sells edibles, right? Something like that.
No, he just he likes to bake.
Likes to bake.
He likes to bake, yeah,
He
yeah.
was in Reefer Madness.
Yeah.
It's one of his credits.
There they are.
He loves to bake. You fucking eat an edible?
What?
You eat anything though.
Like once when I visited my friend in Florida.
But if there was pot in those cheeseburgers from Shake Shack, you fucking grab them.
Yeah, no, you probably love that shit.
Oh, yeah.
You love that shit.
You like that shit.
Love
You
that
like
shit.
that shit.
Love that
You
shit.
like that shit.
I like that shit.
Sal's probably wondering, do we take breaks on this podcast?
Nah.
What do you got?
We're doing
We don't.
straightforward.
Nah, we
I
go
can do an
straight.
hour straight.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
gonna do,
Well,
I don't take breaks on my textile podcast that I do.
What time you gotta be?
My cloth podcast where I just talk about cloth.
Oh yeah, that'd be a great podcast. No, I said you should do.
What?
You should do YouTube videos of you being a carpenter and just show people how to like make shit.
I thought about that.
And you'll be like known as the carpenter comedian. They'll be like, this guy's pretty funny for a carpenter.
Before I started stand up, I was drinking. It was like 2012, 2013, and I would like sneak out and drink around Cargo. I knew nobody there. I didn't have any friends again yet. That's the guy, and there was a guy there named Jay Jetson, and he was like, I do stand up. And he was telling me about how he's like, you know what you should do when you get off of work and you're in your construction clothes, you should just get on stage. It could be your thing.
You know what's funny? I remember I did an open mic 2 years ago, and this kid literally did that, and he was the most obnoxious fucking kid.
He's like, I speak for the working man.
He's like, you know, I'm for the common man. And what's the deal with Trump, right? What's the deal with Trump? You know, everyone hates Trump, but I'm not for him either. But you know, I mean, I get a lot of things excited.
I get really excited. I get really fucking excited.
Give it up for me. Literally did that for like 5 minutes.
You ever try to buy paint at Home Depot?
Yeah.
You ever try to buy paint at Home Depot and have to deal with some Mexican?
Yeah.
I like Mexicans, but all right. But I try to buy paint sometimes.
Then he gets off stage. He's like, you know, between me and the coons that are laughing. You know, what's with these colors over here? You know, these fangs. What do you mean? I can't see fangs. I mean the gays. I mean the queens. I mean, I don't know. Literally did that for 5 minutes. I did an open mic.
You sure it wasn't me? I was trying
No,
something
it
new.
wasn't. I knew you at the time. It was this kid. I think it was Rocco.
It would be.
That's the kid's name.
That was his only set.
Probably ever. Hopefully
He was
ever.
at Alligator Lounge too.
He's a
which
killer
is-
now.
Yeah.
Now he's a killer.
Probably like he's opening for Pete Davidson.
Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
He's like, I opened for Pete Davidson. No one else I opened for. I opened up Ariel Grande's legs. Ha! Hey, pussy. You ever go down on a girl? You ever see a freckle down there and go, nah, yeah, you pussy. I was down there eating out a fat chick. I eat pussy. Everything's sweet pussy. It's a great punchline.
Like, I ate your mom's pussy.
What was this? Oh, right. I was in open mic 2 years ago, and there was this black comic, and he goes up, and he unintentionally did 4 minutes on rats. And he just goes...
How do you unintentionally do 4 minutes on anything?
Funny. It was so fucking funny. He goes up, he's like, the other day I was on a subway, and I saw a rat, and I was like, God damn rat! Not again! And then, you ever notice how rats got those fucking ears? You have those pointed ears? You know, I hate rats. They just like, I was out there smoking a blunt at the projects, and I saw a rat, and I was like, motherfucking rat again! And then
I was in my bathroom one night, and I look on the ground, and I'm like, holy shit, rat, what are you doing here?
And after the mic, I go, that was fucking great. And he's like, why? I go, you did 4 minutes on rats. It's hysterical. You're like the rat comic. He's like, oh, I had other shit to talk about. I was like, what? Mouse.
Mises.
How's that, Bex?
It's good.
Keep your fridge.
Bex.
When you go like grocery shopping, you like, I get the twins some Bex. Is that what happens?
No, this is initially for me. It's like, but of course they're welcome to have it.
Oh, you know what I did this week at work? I told one of your jokes.
What joke was that?
I gave you guys the credit for it. There's a Puerto Rican guy at work, but he's 57. He loves to tell me, look at me, I'm 57, how I look. He's a big, strong Puerto Rican guy. Always tells me, right? So I saw him. I was up on the man lift on the bridge, and I looked down, and he's in our water cooler with like the bottles of water with the ice, and he's just washing himself. So I was like, Sammy, am I really watching a Puerto Rican take a Puerto Rican bath? He's like, shut the fuck up, Sally. By the end of this job, I'm gonna fucking choke you. Stop talking about Puerto Ricans. So he's in there. I was like, he goes like, you go on stage, you talk about Puerto Ricans. He's like, no. I was like, no, but my friends have this really great joke, and I told the joke. What animal would I be? Puerto Rican. And the Ecuadorian guy was hysterical laughing, and the Puerto Rican got up and he smacked me across the chest like Ric Flair cause of it. I was like, it wasn't even my joke.
Great, that was angry Puerto Rican man.
So then grab my titties.
So you work with Jerry's brother.
He fucking knife edge chopped me because of your joke. But the Ecuadorian was in stitches.
You know what's funny? I did it at Casey's pub last week. It bombed.
It's such a hit when it's such a nice punch.
I like it. Rob doesn't like it too much.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, it's not something you could do every set, but they fucking killed in that Connex box.
What do you mean?
The other day.
That's the target demo.
I mean, I don't like it.
You don't like it, Joe?
I like it.
You don't like it?
I like all our
You don't
jokes.
like it, Joe?
What do you think about cloth?
Fucking, I'm not the cloth expert.
Why cloth? What did I say in that podcast?
The cloth expert.
I'm trying to think what I said.
We were going to do napkins, but we went to cloth.
Oh, so you just made it up?
Yeah.
All right, I thought you just picked apart the podcast and found things.
No, we had to make it interesting.
We make everything.
That makes me interesting. He's an expert on cloth.
We make it all up, zombie.
Yeah, I know you do.
Guys, what do I do about Bichetti? What do I say to this guy?
What, tonight?
Yeah, he just cancels things.
You tell him you're fine.
You say you have inner peace. I don't have that. And I want it.
Like when he dies and we carry him around like a weekend at Bernie's, just the comedy gigs, just so I can get on shows.
Oh, man.
That would be hilarious. That'd be a great movie.
I want the Bichetti on because that guy, Ryan DeCarlos, no talent hack.
Ooh,
right? No talent hack, works out of New York Comedy Club, doesn't even get back to me. I messaged him for a spot. The guy didn't even get back to me.
Well, I think it's even worse that he got back to me because I messaged him early on, did his show. Then afterwards, I messaged him again to be like, hey, great show. Let me know if you could ever use me again. And he just looked at the message and totally ignored me.
He's a con.
And he doesn't, when he was answering me for a period of time, he never answered things like when I said thank you or that was fun or how are you today. He would never address like the humanity in it. He would just be yes or no about like stuff.
Well, the thing is, Greg asked me to reach out to him because Greg's not friends with him on Facebook.
We all did great. You should have messaged him.
No, he's just a no talent hack who probably was like, they didn't say hello to me. So why would I say hello to you? You're stupid.
We all said hello.
I didn't say hello. I wouldn't even look at him.
I don't look. One of you said hello to him.
My new thing is I only say hello to people I like.
Well, did he say hello to you? Did he go out of his
No, he didn't go out of his way to say hello to me.
No, he put on a goofy jacket like he won the Masters.
Why would I fucking say hello to this
That kid looks like he's like, this is what a comedian dresses like. And it's like, no, it doesn't. No.
You know, maybe because he did do a wardrobe change in the green room. He did go from sleeveless shirt to regular shirt because the temperature changed 5 degrees.
And he gets regular spots there, and I'm like, how? He's terrible.
Do we want to go back to he's got all the right ingredients like Drake? He's dark-skinned Filipino.
Oh, well, I guess, but
and they talk about their Asian
He's
heritage.
not funny. I mean, I think eventually people are going to, like, snap out of that spell. Where
You
they're
think?
like,
I hope.
they're gonna snap out of the spell of like Ryan DeCarlos isn't funny. Maybe not everyone else.
Well, they're not under that spell when we go outside of the city clubs.
Yeah, of course.
And a lot of times when they end up in the city clubs, especially shows like that, which is sometimes really helpful. They're people visiting the city and like, oh, this will be fun. Let's go to a comedy show. Now you're there. Now you're paid. You're not going to go. This isn't funny and leave.
But funny's funny. Like, I don't care if last night Ben Katzner was the host.
So funny.
Big black comic. I mean, he's the best host I ever worked.
Yeah,
with.
he's the best. He's legitimately.
He was amazing.
Yeah.
He was great, and he's
guys.
And he has good edgy material, but it's not. It doesn't fall into the lines of like our type of style. That's like very truth telling and whatever. I don't. know if that's. I don't even
tell you truth, man. Tell you truth.
Tell the truth, man. And but he's a good comic, and I think he can work any room.
That guy can work any room. He's the best host that I've done 2 shows with him. I think 3 actually, but I think he hosted 2.
Yeah.
And he's just an amazing host.
And he's not even like an energetic host, like one of those.
No. What he does is fucking. He goes on stage, says, "How are you doing?" and goes into like a fucking killer 10-minute set.
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
That's how you host.
Instead of like, "Hey, where are you people from?"
He doesn't.
Oh, I'm from Topeka, Kansas.
Hey, leave
Topeka. Topeka, I barely know her.
Leave Pat Haggerty alone. Leave Pat Haggerty alone, man.
I wasn't talking about Pat
He
Haggerty.
just did his act, man.
I wasn't talking about. I wasn't really serious. I wasn't talking about Pat.
You were talking about Pat, man.
Another example.
Hey, the sign says Pat right now.
I wasn't talking about Pat at all. I really wasn't. Another example, like, hey, where are you from? Hey, that reminds me of a joke. My electric toothbrush just died this week, and
what I like about him is that he does Ben Katzner.
Pat is. By the way, Pat is. I hate to interrupt, but I'm going to do it anyway. Pat assured me he does not listen to the podcast, so don't worry about it. He flat out. I was driving with Pat the other night, and I go, yeah, my podcast is doing okay. It's not doing bad. And he goes, oh, that's great. I don't listen.
He's a very blunt dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So people don't like that.
Thanks. Yeah, people tend to get offended by that.
Like when my roof had a leak, and I was like, "Your dad's a roofer. I'm your friend. Would he give me a little price cut?" No. Straight up said no.
You know when people drive like 20 minutes out of their way to drop you off at their house, and when they're very blunt, people tend to get fucking a little pissed off. People are like, you know what? Maybe you should like talk to me a little differently here.
Yeah. Maybe a little support.
Maybe have a little bit of self-awareness.
A little lie.
You fucking weenie.
I put money in his pocket every now and then.
Maybe wet my beak.
Let me suck my dick, bitch.
I can't. I can't. I'm telling you. I was talking about it earlier. I remember saying. Remember early in the episode when I was like, I want to make it so badly that way I can delete Nick Carra's phone number. I want to make it so badly that way I can drop all of them.
That's like the new American dream.
Not you, Papa.
Thank you.
Not you, and not the guy who lives a mile and a half away from here. Fucking the Papa Gonzo.
No, I love
the rest. You gotta have the boss, man. He's like the moral compass.
Who doesn't love the boss?
Yeah, he's a snooze.
He's always, when he sees things going on in the group between all of us, he will message people on the side and go, "Hey, are you okay? Is everything all right?
That's true.
Don't do this, man."
See, I don't like that type of boss, man.
You don't like that boss,
I like
man?
the full edge boss man who's doing racial jokes in the group.
Yeah, I like that.
I don't think there's anyone funnier in the message group than the boss.
He's so funny.
The boss man, Darren Joseph.
In the message group.
He's a good guy to have. He just showed up at my house this week, helped me move some furniture. He's always reliable.
Yeah.
I need a phone line moved. I was like, Darren, who do I call for that? And he literally turned around before he walked out of my house and said, "Your friend Darren."
It's like you're talking to him right now. Who do you call for that? You're talking to him. I move all kinds of phone lines.
This is what I do now. He looks like he'd be perfect in an infomercial. Like the guy who's like, they test the shit out. It's like, oh my God, this is what it works.
I know they all. I know the only one that listens is Nick Carra, so you can.
I listen. Jerry listens.
I listen.
Oh, I know you listen.
Who doesn't love Jerry?
Oh, I love Gerry. Yeah, it's another one I wouldn't.
I support my boys. I promote you guys on this. When I do the half a slants, I promote that you guys got to listen
Jerry
to this
listens
podcast.
all the time. Sal listens.
It's true. Jerry's the other guy.
I spent New Year's Eve with Jerry.
I spent every holiday with Jerry.
I spent 4th. Oh, I have a gig 4th.
He's like when the sailors come into port and there's no family here for them, so you have them come over for.
That's where I'm at now. Jerry, you my La Familia.
I have family. I just don't like them.
You live with the family. They just don't.
Well,
go to the
I like my
house.
parents.
Yeah, but
That's who you spend it with. That's who it is.
I'm talking about like the cousins. I don't have a cousin I like.
I hate when I got to do that, travel to people's houses,
It's
and
really
I
annoying.
see them once a year. I hate that, and it's awkward.
But I used to like kind of. We were kind of close with my cousins at one point, and now I don't see them, and I just don't care.
Is there any more useless than a cousin?
There's nothing more useless.
Well, I mean, in certain cultures, you could fuck them.
Well, that's what I mean. That's what I used to do a joke, zombie.
Right.
And I'd be like, "Is there anything more useless than a cousin? You can't fuck them, right?
Yeah.
Am I wrong? You can't fuck them."
75% of the crowd gets it.
What's with these people? You know?
What purpose do they serve?
I mean, they all look like a deformed version of you. I mean, Jesus Christ. I don't know.
That's a good joke.
That's Bill Burr.
No, that was our joke.
That's me doing a Bill Burr. When I first
yeah.
started, that's how I used to do stand-up.
'Cause I feel like I heard you tell that joke before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's big.
I used to do Bill Burr and Doug Stanhope.
We should bring that back.
I used to do Doug Stanhope. Just be like, yeah, you know. Remember when I used to give a shit, you know? Remember, you go out there and you just go and you drink beer and I don't even care anymore, you know? It's like, he cares the most. Like,
He's such a fraud.
Yeah.
I fucking hate him.
I don't know.
I think he
Stanhope?
sucks. I think he sucks.
Killed his mother.
Yeah, it's true. I mean,
How do you do that? How do you sit there? Even if he was not a fraud,
he
right?
didn't really kill his mother. He put her out of her.
Well, he let her kill herself and watched, and they had a party about it. How do you sit there and you watch her slowly
he's a
cease
fucking-
to live, and you don't go, "Oh shit, I need to administer help"?
Because he's an asshole.
I like when he was drunk and going after Yamika's song.
That was funny.
Oh,
I
that
used to
was
like.
good.
I used to like stand up. I think his stand up's fucking totally overrated.
I disagree.
I think he stinks.
I think he's
I'm getting to a point where I think all stand-up is overrated. Like
That's-
when you think about what we're doing up there, we're just up there. It's all an illusion. Because if you go to one room and people don't laugh, and then another room it's killing, is it real? I don't know if it's real anymore, guys.
Yeah, well,
Even like I'm not impressed with musicians. Like if Led Zeppelin was up there, I'd be like, I heard it a million times.
I'm
Like,
not impressed with musicians at all.
like and they're doing way more work.
I've never shut my eyes faster than watching anytime Mike Schiavone takes out his guitar.
Or like George Carlin, right? Like he was able to he's still considered comedy, but he was like speaking like prophetic shit. Like I'm not going to speak prophetic shit.
Yeah, but there are comics out there who are really good.
Of course, I'm not saying it's not good. I'm just saying like, is it?
Well,
really,
I
like-
agree that because of the current climate, like political climate, comedy sucks.
comedy sucks. Everyone's going out there
Chappelle's
talking
special,
about Tinder.
Chappelle's specials were so all four of them were so fucking bad. They were good, but they weren't funny. He was good, like he was a good speaker, but it's not what he did 15 years ago.
Right.
You know, when or even I was watching he did a 10-minute set, The Laugh Factory. It's on YouTube. Those like little jokes he was telling were so fucking funny. He did 4 hours of comedy, and I can't think of a single joke that he did that legitimately was like as funny as his weakest joke on For What It's Worth.
And maybe I'm desensitized, but like I'll watch like
Well, you're jaded.
yeah, and I'll watch just like a tsunami
Who's
destroy
jaded?
a city, and I'm like, that's impressive. Now I'm not, just not.
Well, you know what's funny?
I'm not jaded at all. I just don't
Talking
like.
about sounds.
I guess I'm jaded. Yeah.
Yeah, we're all, I mean, you've been jaded.
No, but I just don't
You
like.
don't even like movies anymore.
That's true. Everything sucks.
Everything does suck.
But I was watching. I was watching the old intros to the Roy's War yesterday on YouTube.
Like the old one where Sid Vicious was still in the background, even though he wasn't looking in.
They were so kick-ass. The music back then was fucking awesome. They would, and then the fucking
The explosions.
I watched the new one. Fucking terrible. It's some stupid fucking electric beat in the background. Everything sucks. I don't know who to blame it on. Somebody ruined the culture.
Do you think it's awesome to the person who's young now, who's like just starting to watch it?
See, I hate that theory because I've heard that theory about like Saturday Night Live where they're like, maybe the show always sucked. It was only good because you were young. It's bullshit because I watch clips of that show for 40 years. Like, how long was that show on the air? Almost 40-something years.
They did
Over
40th year last year, yeah.
Yeah, and the show was funny up until when Pete Davidson.
Yeah, basically.
Do you think we're ever going to get to meet him and be like, we're here to destroy you?
I don't care. I made that joke on Facebook, right, about his.
Good joke.
Do the joke, man.
His engagement's going to crumble faster than the Twin Towers crumbled on his dad.
Oh.
And I wrote it on Facebook, and someone commented, it's like, she goes, oh, well, that will ensure that you never open up for him. And I'm like, I'm like, well, you know what?
It's so easy.
Yeah, well, first off, thank you for the compliment if you think I'm on the, you know, but also, how do you know that maybe, like, Pete Davidson never open up for me now? Because of what you fucking said, lady. And if he wants to open up for me, I'll just show him.
Desperate after the divorce.
I'll just show him. Valerie Rodriguez said that I'll never open up for you.
Right. Well, how would he ever see that unless Valerie Rodriguez is like, Pete, look what he did. Pete.
I thought
snitch.
I thought it should have. I think that joke should have went viral. Like people should have been able. Only one. Sean Morton shared it, and I was getting ripped on this. Nah, people were defending me, like two regular people. You had it happen to you at a fundraiser where they were attacking you over a joke.
And part of me enjoyed it because I was like, somebody's paying attention.
But at least you said it on stage. Like, I just wrote a Facebook status and, like, I had people going, that's not funny.
It's so ridiculous because when you got attacked for that, it's a well thought out joke. So when some fucking idiot who wasn't even there,
no, his wife
the
told
guy
him.
wasn't even there. What happened was Sal did a joke at a John Kirshner fundraiser. Did the joke do well? Did it do well in the room?
Nothing did well there because there's 200 people and 100 people were talking, not watching the comedy. But yeah,
so it was a hell
I didn't even think anybody could hear it.
And the next day, some dude messaged you.
And he was a 9/11 survivor. I did a joke about how all the good terrorists are dead, and I make a joke about pretty much how they just drive into things now instead of like 9/11 style attacks. So I saw a message, a Facebook post a stranger sent me and said you should take a look at this, and it was two guys going back and forth saying this had my joke word for word. And bashing me, and this guy is going to be at Amendment 18 the next day. We should go, which I wasn't even booked to be there. So I messaged the guy to try to, one of them I was able to level with him. The first guy just wasn't. I was like, dude, you weren't even in the room. I didn't think I could hurt you. I was wearing a 9/11 memorial shirt, and the DJ at the event happened to be my cousin, whose dad died in 9/11.
Oh Jesus!
And
Pete Davidson.
But he wasn't getting it, and that's when I finally had enough. And I said, people who threaten people who make fun of terrorists, who does that? ISIS. And then he lost his mind.
Yeah.
And the thing is, he's a 9/11 survivor, so I get what you've probably seen things I can't imagine, but it's a fucking joke.
It's a joke.
But you know what? If you want to play What Ifs, Valerie, to Rob, what if one day you're doing a roast of Pete Davidson? That would be a fucking perfect joke.
Oh, of course.
Kill it.
Oh, it's one of the best jokes I've ever written.
Right.
So that's why it was out there, and like I don't care. It's a fucking great joke. I don't understand how people are selective when it comes to their material. If the funniest shit that you think of and you say on stage is good, you got to say it. That's it. Like you can't be like.
And I hate to quote Sarah Silverman, but there's something she says. She said you just got to be willing to lose the crowd.
Yeah, we did it last night. So last night, him and I go on stage. We did like at least like it was probably like a 10-minute set, right?
Yeah, about 10 minutes.
Yeah, we went over a little bit, right? And we were killing for like killing for 9 in the killing in the way where people, it's regular people, right? Like working class
Irish.
and people just like you'll hear one woman in the crowd and she'll be like, I like them.
I like them. They are good.
I like him, and I like and they do that thing where they treat you like you're their nephew that won them over. You know,
they make it worth it. I got to run though, guys.
Okay. I just want to finish the story.
Oh, sorry.
So, we're doing the set, and then it's time to close. We get the light. He gives us 2 lights, and it's time to close. And I look at Greg, and I'm thinking we're gonna do my closer. Usually is my Applebee's joke. The Applebee's, the gift card joke, right? And Greg throws. He goes, listen, I'm gonna take a chance here, and then we do a setup to this joke where we kind of make fun of retarded people in the joke, and it was
Better.
No. It's a lot. Yeah.
Can't wait to hear it.
I talk about how everyone's autistic today, and I saw an old-fashioned retarded guy. It's a great joke.
It's a great joke, and no, it killed. And we just wrote it and started performing it like a week and a half
a great
ago.
joke.
Yeah, it kills at Mike's. Never did it at a show. Actually, we tried to do it at a show the night before.
Last week at Rhino, that's kind of a show.
And yeah, we did it at Rhino, killed it Rhino. It gets like fucking howls.
Belly laughs.
Yeah, so it was taking a chance doing this joke where we lost almost like half of the room at the premise. right? Wouldn't you say we look?
Yeah, they would like chat. It was like a town.
It
like,
started going.
Oh my god! How can they talk about this?
Yeah, how can you talk about
Did you
stuff
hear
like
what I
that?
said?
And then, you just stick to what you're fucking doing, and you just keep driving.
Driving,
and you get to your punchline, and then they're all back on board again.
I feel like every time I do the terrorist joke, when I say, "Do I have to hijack the plane?" Right as I'm saying it, I feel like, "Oh my god, I could lose them right here." 98% of the times, I get a laugh out of it.
Yeah.
But it has happened. But
I don't guess. It's not even that offensive. But
but anyway, guys.
Anyway, do your plugs.
Thanks for having me on at Sal Cola Comedy at Slant Show. We're all going to be doing the Slant tomorrow. Thanks for having me on, guys. This has been great. Thanks so much.
All right, Papa.
Thank you, Salvatore.
It's a pleasure having you.
Hospitality Zombie. It's a very nice place.
Oh man, you're still here.
Oh wait, yeah, I am. Holy
We'll
shit.
finish up in about a few minutes. Let Sal walk out. Let him walk out. We don't want to end the show. All right, Lisa.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye.
2 o'clock. Whenever you're ready.
Whenever
I'm
you're
all
ready,
good. I'm all
I'm
good.
there.
We got pepper jacks too.
Pepper.
We got pepper jacks.
So there you go.
On the horse.
On the horse.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Sal, we're not airing this episode. I'm kidding.
We'll air it, but we're gonna have to edit some stuff.
Yeah,
we'll probably edit. There's plenty of good stuff. Let's just do the end. Let's just analyze the episode. There's plenty of good stuff in there,
Right.
but we're gonna have to edit it.
Yeah.
So let's stop this recording and let's record the episode that's gonna air later this afternoon.
Nah, it's gonna air. It's not bad.
No, it's. I know it's fine. It's a
I
good
loved
episode.
it. It was actually a pretty good episode. He's a good guest.
Oh, he was. I like him. Yeah.
Who doesn't love Sal?
Yeah. He's.
How you not
You
like?
like him a little too much, Zombie.
Yeah. You get a little giddy around him.
Too giddy around him. That's your
Let's
boy? That's your boy.
Let's. No, we're
That's his boy.
We're an hour. And
That's his boy.
do your plugs. We're an hour and 15 in this episode, so yeah, we'll record another one. Okay, no, you can stop.
Hi, I'm Jay Farner, CEO of Quicken Loans. 30% of Americans who are planning home improvements of $5,000 or more will pay for those renovations with a high-interest credit card. That may not be a great idea. A better idea may be to take cash out of your home with a Quicken Loans 30-year fixed-rate mortgage. The rate today on our 30-year fixed-rate mortgage is 4.125%. APR 4.22%. Call us today at 800-QUICKEN or go to rocketmortgage.com.
Rate subject to change. Pay 0.88% fee to receive this discounted rate. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. License in all 50 states. NMLS number 3030.
Hi, I'm Jay Farner, CEO of Quicken Loans. 30% of Americans who are planning home improvements of $5,000 or more will pay for those renovations with a high-interest credit card. That may not be a great idea. A better idea may be to take cash out of your home with a Quicken Loans 30-year fixed-rate mortgage. The rate today on our 30-year fixed-rate mortgage is 4.125%. APR 4.22%. Call us today at 800-QUICKEN or go to rocketmortgage.com.
Rate subject to change. Pay 0.88% fee to receive this discounted rate. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. License in all 50 states. NMLS number 3030.